that. Look at that. Oh, ah! Oh, this is...
That's where he's screaming, Nanny! Pappy! He's screaming right there.
God, look at the stairway. Isn't that wonderful?
And then boom, it goes right to you guys.
Music is the soul of a film. As a boy, I grew up with parents that defined their lives by their music. In addition to a diet of Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, and the Beatles, I attached my love of films with their soundtracks. I was 8 years old when I saw the original Jaws, and too young to appreciate its greatness. However, as I sat in the Easton Eric Theater 3 years later thrilling to Jaws 2, it was John Williams' soundtrack that I took from that darkened theater. I saved up $5 to purchase the soundtrack to that film, and from there started a collection that defined my life and dovetailed my love for rock and pop music. John Avarice, the composer for The Fields, captured this film's soul. I openly compared him to Williams and Jerry Goldsmith with his uncanny ability to find the thinnest threads of a character or situation and weave them into a finely laced cloth that brings out the film's sincerity and depth. John's score highlights more than a young boy's innocence. It also reflects a loss of innocence for not just the characters, but for an America haunted by Vietnam and political intrigue. An America that is no longer sure of itself and its place in the world.
I'm romantic and bright as the moon happy night, falling light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as the flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse that expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Do you guys need a barricade?
John's score reminds us of a time that is now long gone. A time when you could go into a store and sample the penny candy, the wonder miles of cornfields presented to an adventurous child, and the sadness of dreams shattered and hope lost. John's score brings all of this out, while reminding us of the dark underbelly of this film, that there's something out there, waiting for us, in the fields.